Okay, welcome back to another episode, a special episode. Some folks have been asking about the shipping process. When you sell things online, how do you go about packaging them up to ship them safely and effectively? So tonight, we're going to talk just a little bit about that. Let's go. Okay, to start off with, if you're going to do this sort of thing, you need to have supplies. And a few of the basic supplies you're going to need are some bubble wrap. They have large bubbles and small bubbles depending on what you're shipping. I personally like the large bubbles, although these are the small bubbles here. You're going to need a utility knife of some sort to cut boxes, etc. You're going to need you a tape dispenser, and I go through a lot of tape. These are what are poly bags. They're good for shipping clothing or very small items that don't need a whole lot of protection. So they're very nice to have and they're cheap. And most importantly, you're going to need boxes. Now, USPS provides boxes for free, obviously, so long as you ship priority mail. I ship a lot of priority mail, usually arrives in a couple days. It's like I said, the boxes are free, but sometimes also I have to buy larger boxes for larger things, which I'm going to show you here in a second what we are shipping tonight. So let's put this stuff away, kind of talk about what's being shipped out tonight, and get this stuff packed up. Let's go. Okay, let's kind of go over real quickly what all is going to be shipped out tonight. And I'll also pop up what they sold for, and then we'll do a quick little tutorial on packing things up. Make this a quick little video. Hopefully it helps some of you all out, especially you new folks. First of all, we sold this lever action barrel pump. Pretty cool. Pre-owned, but looks new. One of the cooler things is this old Cabbage Patch. Now, I love old toys. Personally did not collect Cabbage Patch as a kid, but old toys are cool nonetheless. One of the bigger items here, and this is one of the items where I actually had to buy a box for it. It's a Hamilton Beach commercial coffee machine or something. Pretty cool. Some small items like this. And clothing. This is where the poly bags come in really handy. This Cardinals shirt. Got a few shirts to ship out tonight. Got that. Got a Harley Davidson shirt. Again, I'll pop some things up on the screen of what they actually sold for. An older Smashing Pumpkins shirt, super cool. There's this old satchel or purse type thing. Looks like a army type material, pretty neat. And then some shoes, one of my favorite things to ship. So that's what all is going out tonight. Let's get it packing, get this going. Okay, like I said, clothing is probably one of the easiest things to ship, especially things like a t-shirt. So what I typically do is fold the shirt up. Use one of these very inexpensive poly bags. If I can get it out of the package here. And they come in all different sizes. I happen to like, I think this is like, I don't know, 17 by 14 or something. Pretty good size for most any kind of t-shirt, shorts, or very small pants. Fits in there really nicely. You fold it up. And looky there, you have a nice, simple package for clothing. You can ship this first class pretty much anywhere in the world. It'll cost you about $4. So keep that in mind when you're charging shipping, or if you do free shipping, whatever price you charge for the item, it's going to cost you about $4 or so to ship it. So we're going to get the other two clothing items packed up, then we'll go to some of the bigger stuff. And one thing I didn't point out earlier was Right now I'm actually shipping on the table. Normally the shipping is done in my office, aka the shipping office, aka in the man cave, aka my toy room. And maybe someday I'll show you all the cool toys I have in there, but due to the amount of space for a camera and whatnot, decided to bring it here so you could hopefully see everything a little better. But just so you know, this doesn't usually get done in the dining room, so just keep that in mind. Now shoes. Shoes are some of my favorite things to ship, besides clothing, that is. That's because USPS gives you, for free, shoe boxes. Super easy. Super easy. Put them in. Now these don't fill up the whole space, so what I usually do is cut the box down just a little bit so that they don't flop all around in there and potentially get scratched up or whatever, or just make noise, or basically it just irritates me. So I usually cut it down ever so slightly. You don't really have to do this, it's personal preference, but if you do, just make the box a little smaller. And you know, the many items I ship out, I put them in a package for the mail lady. Smaller packages, less room it takes up. So, and that's how easy shoes are to package up. On to the next item. Now, let's go over to the Cabbage Patch. Really cool Cabbage Patch. They paid pretty good money for this, so I'm actually going to use one of USPS's free boxes they give you. It's a large mailing box. And pretty simple, plenty of room in here for it. But we kind of have the same issue. So it kind of flops around a little bit. So what I'm probably going to do is wrap it a couple times in bubble wrap, just so it doesn't move as much. I could cut the box down, but I really don't want to in this case. It'd be much easier to wrap it a couple times, call it a day. Okay, got everything packaged up. Let's take a look. So this is my box of shipments going out tomorrow for USPS. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 or so there. And then UPS got one box for them. So all in all, I'm gonna pop up on the screen what all this sold for. And if you have any questions about packing, shipping, all that, hit me up in the comments. Hope to see you all next time.